Well, in about 2 weeks, a series of properties in the city of Sonoma will be auctioned off to the highest bidder. A real estate holding company has allowed the purchases to lapse in its foreclosure. That is leaving their investors and the city with an uncertain future. John Ramos says more on the unraveling of a real estate empire.
About 2 years ago, people in the town of Sonoma became alarmed when an investment company began buying up dozens of properties, both commercial and residential. Now it looks like the entire operation is crumbling, and there are those who wonder where that will leave not just the investors, but the town itself. It began very quietly, homes being bought, often in off-market sales. But then familiar businesses in the heart of downtown were snapped up as well.
But then it became quite quickly a concern about one person buying up lots and lots of property.
That someone was Ken Matson, head of a real estate investment company called Lefevre Matson. Eventually, a citizens group called Wake Up Sonoma formed to investigate what was going on, and they discovered the purchases were following an unusual pattern.
Buy really high, way over asking price, like ridiculously over asking price, and then sell back to one of their own LLC companies at a really depressed rate. It would sit there for long, extended periods of time with no attempt to actually improve the properties.
In all, more than 120 properties were bought around town, and no one really understands the strategy behind it. But recently, the wheels have fallen off. Matson's partner, Tim Lefevre, has accused him of stealing from the company, and now many of the properties have fallen into foreclosure, allegedly because Matson stopped making payments on the loans. Rob Ernest owns only one house and wonders how anyone could get so overextended so fast.
I don't know what he was thinking, like, I don't know, like how could you not see it? Maybe you want to start small instead of buying everything and then freaking falling in a ditch going, oh damn, what happened?
But Matson isn't the only one on the hook. He reportedly had hundreds of private investors, many of whom he met through his church. If and when these homes and businesses go on the auction block in 2 weeks, they may be left with little or nothing to show for it.
Company that owns the mortgage, they would get their money. We don't know if there's any money left over for the investors.
And the residents fear the city will also take a hit for Matson's buying spree.
When they were bought at such a high level over asking price or over value that it increases the property values in our area. And then when they're going to get sold, there's going to be a dive in our economy.
Perhaps the biggest mystery is why Sonoma. No one seems to know why the town was chosen, but it's just one more in a sea of questions with very few answers.
Well, Matson did not respond directly to us today, but in a letter responding to his partner's accusations, he said, quote, the operations of Lefevre Matson were conducted with integrity and were managed with the intent to enhance the value of the portfolios for investors.